Welcome back, guys, to Mass Effect Andromeda, where after completing Vetra's loyalty mission, we now head on, of course. And what I've been doing is I've been scouting out pretty much all the systems that are available to us that aren't forward progress at this point in time. So everything's been maxed out at 100% progression. And with that, I also found this over here. Just hiding away. If I can travel there, that is. Another Angaran satellite, which hopefully is the only one we need to find. But everything else is maxed.
Sure that astronomers' nav points are correct?
You seem to think so.
There's nothing out here.
The Scourge didn't swallow a satellite whole. It can't do that, right?
I'll let you know. Let's check other nav points.
There's more nav points! Well, we got this one at the very least. Obviously, there's more out there. And I've got to look for the third satellite nav point. Hooray! Wherever that may be. Well, let's move on ourselves, because essentially everything here is nicely 100%ed. Well, I guess if it shows over name, I guess the satellite nav point would be over here next. I'm thinking at this point it might be a good time to track back to well, the Nexus as well. May as well find this nav point, seeing we're right next to it. Finish off, for example, Drax's part of the loyalty quest that he has. We may have his loyalty, but there's still a whole spender thing to resolve. But we're getting nicely close to the point where we can just say, hey, let's go and sort out this Archon, hey.
Anomaly detected.
So there's more anomalies appearing now that I've been out and checked everywhere. Fun.
Let me guess. No Angaran satellite?
No, but I've got something else. Message buoy from an Angaran ship. They came here looking and didn't find anything either. Left a marker for us.
Must be the team our astronomer sent.
They headed to a new nav point. We should join the party.
I wonder what's going on with this then. What's gobbling up satellites left, right and centre? The Angaran vessel's nav point, which obviously isn't in this system. But one of the systems will gain a name tag now, which will enable me to go there. It's Ericsson or Gelada system that has something in it. I wonder which one. Well, either will do, because there's something hidden in both. So let's find each hidden object, so to say. But yeah, I basically hopped across the system, checked everything out, scanned it all. Hopefully that adds to the completion percentage, which my last check was around 54%. But I also managed to craft myself the whole remnant armor that I wanted to equip. So we've got that now as well. So what's over here then? Starship wreckage. Now I found a couple of these around, and there's a task that says there's 3 out of 4 for that. There's a quest Sid sent us on.
This should give us a final location, Ryder. Got it. I'll forward all the information to your Omni tool.
What's going on then exactly? I tend to get a lot of stuff there. Follow the Three Sabers to their hideout on Kadara. We got ourselves another quest by following that one then. As we always do. But yeah, full armor equipped. I've basically used a lot of the talent and skill points I have for people that I can use it on, e.g. the loyalty ones, so everyone is more powerful, including Ryder, who's reached level 6 infiltrator, lethal infiltrator now, which seems to be the maximum possible at this point in time. It's like 45% extra damage, etc, etc. It's going pretty well for me, to be honest, in that sense. We are more powerful than ever before, but we're not getting as much experience as before. Let's put you through a tiny bit, of course, of the scanning compared to what I've just went through.
Stand by. I'm cutting through heavy interference from the Scourge.
We are pretty close for comfort.
Something's drifting just inside. Angaran ship. In pieces. No life signs.
Who did this? Ket?
I found the ship's log. Scanning and downloading. Scavengers. The Angara caught them stealing satellites. The Scavs fought back, and the Angara collided with the Scourge.
Can we find the scavengers?
I have their ship's transponder ID. It's registered out of Kadara port.
Well, everything's telling me to go to Kadara again, isn't it, rather than the Nexus? Travel to Kadara port indeed. Well, our scanning missions are there, so may as well go and complete them, eh? As we zip across the galaxy. 2 things to do. Some Scavs and the Three Sabers. Sounds like a title for a game. Maybe we'll get to try out this new armor, which basically is increasing my durability a ton. Which isn't unwanted. What we really have to do, though, is think about doing stuff, for example, Peebee's loyalty mission, which is to visit remnant sites on, like, 3 separate planets, etc. I mean, there's stuff to do, let's put it that way. 2 quests, Life on the Frontier and Safe Journey. Sid sends us off for more missions, of course. Seems to be our air traffic controller in some regards. Don't understand why we don't just put her on the Tempest with us at this point. She actually seems to have inherited quite a bit of her sister's kind of cunningness as a whole. Right, anything here? No, it's probably out in Kadara proper. I'd have to say anyway. So let's take a lift to the slums. It's probably not in the slums area. Basically, the armor I've equipped is the Remnant Reborn Helmet, etc. Level 7 for being level 50. I actually had the level 5 armor made, but I just thought, well, I may as well scrap it now and then remake it because I've got the materials for it. It's only small percentage stat points, but I guess they add up across all pieces of the armor. And the bit I was missing before was the arms. But now we get the full look and not just the helmet. At the very least. Alright then, the satellite scavenger hideout. Well, I take it it's not going to be in this section. And everything will be this way most likely. Let's see what's the nearest fast travel point we can get to, eh? Alright, so where are we looking for these 2 missions? One is way up near where the stoners were. One is right next to a fast travel point, which is fine by me. The only problem is, where the stoners were, it was a long journey to get there. Scavengers, however, they're not going to prove too much of an issue for us. It's these guys here, yeah? The Yadi?
The scavengers that stole the Angaran satellites and destroyed the search vessel.
Oh, wait, that guy just walked up to me? Oh, the Berserker right there? I thought everyone was inactive.
1%.
It doesn't matter if you're a Berserker. Everyone else is just standing around. You're the only one who really noticed what was going on. Now we've activated them. And I have double the fun when it comes to that kind of thing now. My incineration. You want me to look to you? A what? Incoming, eh? I'll deal with one. It's kind of a neck shot, to be honest. Got that one on the hover. Where's the last guy? Still up above there. Oh, I thought I'd lead the shot, but not really. Missed. But they got him. Alright, the missing satellite. Do you think it's up top or in one of these buildings? Or do you think it's that there? No? Who's still fighting me? Well, everyone's just getting turfed around the place, it seems.
I think that's it.
That's Vetra crouching down there. Okay, well, I'm going up top. We'll sort things out from there. You're saying missing satellite? Surely it can't be within a building. Unless it is within a building, of course.
Scavengers chop those missing Angaran satellites into scrap.
I'll have the Tempest retrieve what's left for transport to Aya.
No Angara here, just our people.
One more reason for the Angara not to.
I'm sorry for running away and muffling your voice there. But job done, eh? There's no scavengers there before, but this is the nearest path, isn't it?
Nice scent, Vetra. What is that? Jal needed solder, so he traded for this homemade lotion. I feel softer than any Turian should.
Okay. Well, let's get up above our stoner place and see if we can find this Angaran bit. We've got the N7 design now going on for our Nomad. Bit of black and red to mix up with the gold we've been using. But yes, just basically gave me a little bit of time to actually check things out for once. Right, I'm going the right way. Make sure. Mark it on the map. That way we'll know for certain. The Angaran relic over here. Ah, no, this is to do with Peebee's quest. So what about our one? That's the real question. Well, we were speaking about it, so I guess it works out. One of 3 locations. Vold and Aladdin. Well, let's grab you and then check the map again and see about this other quest. Unless it was literally within the port itself we had to be. Whoa, losing control. Right, the real question is this up high or down low somehow?
Look at Kadara Port up there. It's like the exiles are playing King of the Mountain.
I think you mean Queen of the Mountain?
Gotta be correct for Sloan, you know. So is it that on the little precipice there? It looks to be.
Avena mentioned sites like this might contain Angaran relics. We should search it.
Well, it's right there. Right,
This
we
may
can
be
also
an
return
Angaran
it.
musical instrument.
Let's show it to Avela.
Well, we will do. We just got to collect more first. So we found one of the things for Peebee's loyalty quest. It seems to me that the Three Sabers were actually off in a completely different direction, which is why I didn't check. It's on that dead-end path not travelled. But easily I should be able to start on Vuld and Aladdin and just get those last 2 bits. Move on Peebee's quest, no problem at all. Let's get this sorted. It's this way we're going, isn't it? Was it down or up I want to be? Am I actually heading the wrong way? You kidding me? Just make sure. Yep, this is the right way. Okay, let's sort out these Three Sabers. Oh, I was using the correct form of drive.
Registered to unaffiliated Outlaws, Pathfinder. I advise caution.
I don't think this is it. Let's dodge straight on through using my incredible driving skills.
This technology is unaffiliated with Kadara's factions, Pathfinder. Its owners are likely criminal class.
You can say that what you like. I need to turn left though. I'm coming for whoever may own this stuff. We better get this guy down. Of course, we've got 2 people with us here who we've got the loyalty with. So they should be able to nuke all day and all night. Right, there's one guy all the way up there.
The party just got bigger.
Let's sort things out. Why is someone jetting in? Sounds like it, doesn't it?
Great shot.
Defeat the Three Sabers? That I can do. Well, they don't seem to be very active currently. They will be in about 2 seconds' time. You think that'll hit him? Oh my goodness, it did as well. Well, I'll get one down. And you want the cover next? You're a weak raider. So it's not that guy I'm after. There's one, and there's a guy underneath. Supposedly. Low down. Well, I think it's a lie. Everyone's dead on the landing bay. Let's work on things apart from that, eh? I don't want to hear about it. Your new ousting Yale would make the break with the Nexus final. No loss. That teat was running dry. Going independent isn't just a smart move, it's the only move. Now we've got the gear and the freedom to take over this place. Ankara, not a problem. Here Yale's on Eos. Forget him, he won't talk. Anything he brings up will expose his involvement, and the Nexus' involvement. He's not going to put himself in that position. Oh, really?
So they kicked out their own leader.
Well, they've not done well for it, I'd have to say. Not a problem. Three Sabers? Bleh. Rubbish, really. Right, you want me to search the place? For what? I don't want to hear about you. Okay, this is the same thing again.
This former leader, Yale, he's on Eos. He was their tie to the Nexus.
We'll have to talk to him to get to the root of this.
I'm saving everything we found as proof. It'll come in handy.
It pretty much will, yes. Well, let's get over to Eos then, because we've done everything we need to do here. Pretty much. That said, we've also got a ton of VidCon conversations to do as we head over there. As well, if I remember correctly, last time I went up after our loyalty mission, Jarl wanted to speak to me as well. So let's extract. Every so often you just get a bunch of missions on a previous planet, and Kadara, of course, is where everyone is, well, of the darker path in life. We'll see if Jarl still wants to speak to me as I jet on up. We've got to talk with... I forgot her name now. Lady who Spender's boss. What's her name again? How did I forget? Probably because she's just annoying. Now Peebee's looking for me too.
Peebee's been looking for you.
Oh, come on, think. Think. I need something.
Who are you talking to?
Ryder, shit. You shouldn't sneak up on someone like that. I'm just talking to myself. Don't tell me you never do that.
You seem stressed.
No kidding. I'm not built for this kind of homesteading. Don't like people knowing where I am, where my stuff is. Ugh!
You've got to relax. You're starting to stress me out.
I'd like to. I need to. Yes.
When I felt like this back home, I'd look for a zero-G chamber, or at least an isolation tank. Someplace to just drift away. I could really use that now.
If I may, gravity can be overridden in the escape pod. You can create a zero-G chamber.
Of course! Sam, you're a genius. It's easy. It'll make a huge difference, Ryder. You'll see. You know, there's room for two.
Thought you'd never ask, or you sure? What's going on here?
You're willing to share? I won't cramp your style.
Let's find out.
All right, I'm in.
And this should do it. Close your eyes. Relax. Let yourself go. Oh, this hits the spot. Ryder?
Yeah?
There's something else that would relax me.
What's that?
That's the spirit. Wanna fool around? Doesn't matter if you have something else going on. I can be utterly discreet. Just fun. Two people blowing off steam. No strings attached. Only if there's no strings.
I don't think so, Peebee.
That's fine. Say no more.
I hope this is enough.
Hey, don't you know what say no more means? Really, I mean it. No explanation necessary. Just thank you for this.
So I wasn't interested in randomly being shanghaied into a pod, and then I guess it's probably the most private place, but can you ever really be private when Sam's there and involved? People might ask where you are.
Can I see you in the med bay?
Everything's going on, it seems, so tons of people want to speak. Y'all wants to speak. Lexi wants to speak. Probably everyone wants to speak, and I just don't know about it. Once you've got a closed door, you kind of know that someone wants to speak in general. So, for example, no, you don't want to speak. I nearly called you Rex. Let's head into the med bay, do these VidCon conversations, talk to Jarl as well. I saw all that next episode. I'm wondering as well if the med bay stuff might lead on to further information on the Ket. We'll see. A bit of scanning done, a bit of extra side quests found due to it, but more chalked off our list. I'll see you next time for more Andromeda. Bye-bye.